from Drakenseng.
Game of Thrones, Telltale Games, Episode 1, Iron from Ice, Part 5, Winter is coming too soon.
Let's talk to this guy first, see his opinion.
Sword up! Swing left! Hurry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
Word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are our defenses?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you,
power.
Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
It seems to be a trend of our family. Cowards. Talk to him again?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, never mind. I need a sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the war. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills.
Good idea.
I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me
It
saying
was
so,
actually a good idea to send
I
him to
think
the
your
wall.
father would be proud. Seeing you make good
Your words
choices
are
as a
wise.
young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Okay. So we know what he thinks of Duncan. He's trying to put Duncan under the bus. He's trying to put Duncan under the bus, it looks like. He did undermine my authority, though. Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. Let's see. What the? Look at food. Do we have enough food to survive?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
Uh-oh.
I made the count again, just to be sure.
How long can we
But
last?
it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in
Yes.
desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs
Yes.
to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
We have to keep our house strong, and then everything else will follow. Keep the foundations there.
Swords up! You can't
Look
lift
at Iron
me,
Yet
yeah?
Shield. Okay. Good shield. Talk to Ryan.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I can never forget.
Where's
But-
Asher's name?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Huh? Yeah, yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Okay.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
I must enforce our
Talia
rules.
told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Okay, good for you. Hopefully, but wood is our best resource though, so I don't know why they're not making like bows and stuff. Can they just leave? Look at portcullis. They're not here yet, the Boltons. Oh, here's our inventory screen, looks like, on the left. We only have this much men. I don't think it's a good idea right now. We must flee. I try to survive somehow. We need more allies. Where the hell did that old guy go?
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out!
Talk to Maester Otengren.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is your perspective?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
How much
or
do
the
we
lives of
have?
those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
You're all worthless and weak.
But why wouldn't they just take it? Take all of it? If we're willing to just give it like that?
My lord,
know.
are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Let's see. Duncan or Royland? Let's see. I think we need to be smart. But we do need to train our soldiers. We don't really have that many soldiers to begin with though. So, I don't know.
You may sit.
Yeah.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
The choice was clear.
There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Let's see. Have I? Duncan or Royland? Duncan or Royland? Since I'm still young, I think Duncan might be better. But Ethan is not really a fighter, so maybe Royland can teach him how to fight. It could be a good idea too. But I'm trying to be a tyrant though, a lordling. I was make others fight for me instead of fighting myself. That's kind of like a tyrant, right? Duncan knows the secret to the grove. Royland, I guess, knows how to fight swords. Smart, force. I think I'm gonna go with Duncan, since I don't know, he seems to be have a lot of good strategies. I can become like a clever, sneaky tyrant type of lord. I think it'd be good.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tot! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan, has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
I also have Garrett
Now,
as well.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We need to deal with him.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Don't interrupt
Lord
my
Ethan
sentinel.
deserves to hear from all of us.
I will hear from my Sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our
Yeah,
soldiers are
that's
not.
true.
We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
That's true
Gentlemen,
too.
please.
Hmm.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
I hope they are.
I trust Mira's judgment.
Well,
I don't
what
doubt
do
she
you
did
recommend?
everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
I see your point.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
That's stupid.
Enough!
That's really dumb. We will fight, we will bargain, we will use diplomacy. I think diplomacy might be best for now. We can't just give away our best resource. And we can't straight out fight them. They have more numbers and better troops.
My new Sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Okay?
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Yes.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's
He's a
absurd.
bastard.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrun. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Good idea.
Lord Ethan?
Yes. It's only because I allowed him. Inviting him into the Great Hall. Make Ramsay wait at the gates. You make him wait at the gates.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're
What?
likely to get us all killed.
Sit down.
Sit down at once.
Now.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Okay.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
Okay.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Yes.
You have many fine qualities, but
I'm
you do not
smarter
have
than
that
that.
anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yes. Send Malcolm to Essos. We need Asher over here.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Must be freezing in there. He keeps shivering. Back to Mira again. Lady Marjorie's chambers. At this location now. Right click to back out. Not yet. Let's see. Tyrell family seal. Pick up. Take the seal. Okay, why not? Thank you very much. Strange key. Pick up. She's becoming a thief. She's like a thief now. Take the key. Thank you. No witnesses.
Marjorie?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Offering.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know I will be here for you if you ever...
Good news or bad news?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
I'm guessing bad news? What did he say?
What did King Joffrey say, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Oh. Got scratched.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife.
That is true.
I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Wow, seriously.
Nothing I said
So
could
you
cheer
can't do
him.
anything?
He wouldn't even
What
speak
can I
to me
do to
when I
help?
left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Please don't hold it against me.
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Oh. I guess it's up to myself.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Seriously, you couldn't have done anything?